Hello people of the internet, I am that guy that does movie reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing Captain Fantastic. So Captain Fantastic currently is resting at a 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb, and on Metacritic a 72 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes has it as an 83%. So Captain Fantastic is directed by Matt Ross and stars Viggo Mortensen. He was the guy who was Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. So basically, Viggo Mortensen plays. He's a very how do you describe this guy? He's very nature. Like, he loves nature. Him and his wife moved his kids out into the middle of nowhere, and they live off the land. And he has like 6 or 7 kids. They're all there. It's very not fend for yourself, but it's kind of like be self-efficient, like be able to live by yourself. And these kids, they're really weird compared to normal societies, but they're also insanely smart. One of my favorite scenes in the movie actually is so the plot of the movie is the mom dies and they want to go to the funeral, but their grandparents are like, hey, if you want to come to the funeral, we're going to take the kids from you. So, sorry, not sorry. And so they end up trying to go to the funeral, and this is before they find out the grandpa's going to try to take the kids. They end up going to the funeral, and they stop at the Viggo Mortensen's brother. I believe that's his brother, and he's all his sister-in-law's all like, you need to move back to society and let them live a normal life. And they are all like, Captain Viggo Mortensen's all like, okay. He calls in his nephews into the room and asks them what the Bill of Rights is. And they're like, I don't know. And then he's like, what's the Second Amendment? What's like the Fifth Amendment? What's the First Amendment? And they can't really name him off. And he calls in his youngest kid, and she's rattling off the Bill of Rights. She's memorized it essentially, and he's like, no, I don't want you to rattle it off to me. I want you to explain what it means to you. And that's one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and I'm rambling about this one scene because it's a really good scene, but I love this movie so much, and it's really good. So acting, this movie is really well acted. There's not a bad performance. His kids are amazing. His older son is one of the standouts. I feel he has a really strong career ahead of him. I hope he does, at least. He's really good. Viggo Mortensen was nominated for an Oscar. I really kind of hoped his son would have gotten at least a Golden Globe for like comedy, but whatever. But the acting is really good. I like the grandpa. I don't like the grandpa, but well acted. Everyone is well acted in this movie. So, yeah. Also, cinematography is like amazing. Like my Fences review. I talked about how Fences was like a 5 or a 6. It's like a 7 or 8. It's really good. It's nothing inventive, but it's filled with a lot of not one take, but like long takes, and it's not very. I don't know, it's just really well shot. It's something that stood out to me in the movie. Music was also really good. It was just really, once again, it's not something I'd download on iTunes, but something that would be like, hey, I want to listen to this on YouTube. It's like a YouTube song, but it's not like an iTunes song. If that makes sense? I hope it makes sense. But yeah. Target audience. Actually, I'm not on that yet. I'm on direction. How was this movie directed? It was really well directed. It's a little bit slow. There's parts in the movie where it gets a little, I don't say, it's just badly paced at points. That's my really biggest flaw with the movie. It's not the best pace at points, which, I mean, that's the biggest flaw with the movies, then what you gonna do about it? So, next up is the entertainment. This movie's an entertaining movie. It's hilarious. I was dying. Target audience. I really think anyone would like this movie that it doesn't get offended by jokes about how capitalism is stupid. So if you're really right wing in your politics, which I'm not trying to get political in this channel, if you're really right wing, then you probably shouldn't watch this movie, because these are all the kids are like, hey, communism is fun, or I don't like capitalism. Like they're not all communists, but they're like, it just hasn't been done correctly. It really hasn't. It hasn't. Whatever. Because it won't. I'm not gonna get in politics. But yeah. If you really want right wing, you probably won't like this movie that much. You'll be like the grandpa character. But overall, this movie is really, really well done. I have a couple problems with it here and there, but overall, I'm gonna be giving it an A minus. I really want people to see this movie. It was fantastic. I think more people should see it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out. See you in the next one.